This one is from, and again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Shuna Jones, who asks, how do I manage to do such detailed research for each jump? Well, I have a kind of procedure. For instance, if you take the Battle of Hastings, which I wrote about in one of the books, I read everything I can find on the subject. And in my head, I build up a scenario of what happens, where, to whom, whatever. And I decide where I'm going to insert my characters, where St Mary's is going to turn up, and I decide what they'll do when they get there. And I have notes all round my little office area, and I draw maps, especially contour maps, because I don't want them watching an event from, say, half a mile away when there's actually a 3,000-foot mountain in front of them. So I have to draw contour maps and look at lines of sight and study terrain. Will the pod sink? Is it too rocky? Whatever. And then I describe the event as it happens, which is what St Mary's see. And I also am very careful always to try to include an aftermath, because, as we've all discussed, nothing happens in isolation, and the aftermath of any major historical event is often as important as the event itself. Nothing happens in isolation, as any historian will tell you. And at the end of it, I have reams and reams of paper, maps, notes, all of which are imperfectly organised, and I can never find anything I want. And I hang on to it until the book comes out, just in case anybody has any queries on why I did this or why I said that. And then I have to ditch the lot, I'm afraid, because I live in a very small flat and already the next book is crowding in. So if anybody ever has any queries on the why, what, or wherefore, you've got to do it when the book first comes out, because 2 weeks later I'll have chucked it all away.